this. Here we go. Hey, here we go.
There we go.
Hey.
Hey, there we go. Should we start that again?
Yeah, so anyway, you heard the theme tune, because there was sound coming up, we just had the mics turned off. So anyway, good evening and welcome to Whose Collab Is It Anyway?
Woo!
If you can lip read, you put a known that anyway, because that's exactly what Mark just said.
So, yeah, we're in the Warminstrel studio, Pierrot the Acid Clown, the Warminstrel. We are going to host you tonight the collab, Whose Collab Is It Anyway? Premise is basically you all send files into us, and we all have input into how the collab is made. So yeah,
genre, BPM,
yeah, anything,
any
anything.
kind of emotions or feelings you've got. If you feel sad, happy, indifferent, you like trains, anything you got, you can bring to the table. You know, if you can record something.
Get it over to us.
Send a message to Mark, to his inbox.
Yeah.
Like if you're doing a voice message, go, hello Mark, love you. Like you do when you send his fan stuff. Do that, but say something like that fits with the track. We don't know what we're doing with the track yet, so obviously hang fire. We've got here, if you can flick to the, actually you can probably see it, if you can go to the desktop. We've got here, this folder here, look, which is networked to the other computer. These are all the samples that everyone sent in. So we've got Morgan Juniper, we've got Ruckus, we've got Traxler, we've got Yenti. We've got Alexander Beer, we've got Entenence, we've got Fireflake, we've got Mazen with a double A and a double S. We've got Matty McFarlane, Dalek Relaxation Tape. What's that going to be like? We've got Robert Veal, hope I'm saying that right. Q. We've got Stefanatic, Stefanatic, there we go, yeah, I got it out in the end. And we've even got some from Stickness as well, right, Stick, how you doing, me old bruv? So we've got a big sample base full of that. We've not listened to any of these samples, all right, guys? So we're as in the dark of what they're going to sound like as you. Morgan sent in a few. So, yeah, pointing at the camera. See, I just did that, pointing at the camera. I think I lost my mic. No, I didn't. I'm all right. So anyway, so let's have a listen to some of these samples, shall we, people, yeah? So
let's do that.
This one here is some from Morgan. I'm going to take the first folder I've got. We've got Overdrive. I'm going to turn the monitor down a little bit on this because it's a bit high. Oh no, let's try that again. Nice distorted beat there. We've got overdrive hi-hats. We've got some, so everything's overdrive. Kicks and snares. Come on, Morgan Juniper's been hardcore with this, Morgan, hasn't you? Yeah, there's a line hum. That's because we've got distortion pedals rigged up, so they do hum a little bit. It might even be the. Let's try these a minute. Yeah, it's the mics basically. So the mics are very, very, very buzzy because you have to turn them up to get them loud.
Never mind. Oh.
Never mind. So we're there now.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's a little bit of hum.
It's a little bit hum. We're not recording anything really here, so we're all right. So let's go for it. Let's start keeping on with these tracks here. What
else we got?
You hum, replying to Avey, but yeah, right. Charlie Ryan, does hum. Yeah, that's only because she doesn't know the words though. Boom. Tss. Anyway.
Boom, boom.
Ruckus, Bird on the Wire. Nice 303 line there. This one here. That's the same one again.
He did send two files, but they seem to be exactly. Oh, there's a tweak at the end.
Yeah. Okay then. What else we got? We got Traxler.
A couple of people did send in construction kits, which is great, but we don't want to make their track. You know what I mean? So we may not use everything that comes through.
But that's how you use I would use a construction kit.
Yeah, just take bits.
Bits and pieces off of it, and just not wouldn't use all of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Although we should definitely use that acid light because it is nice.
Yeah, see, the thing is, we're probably going to keep things really, really super simple as well, so we can get things done quickly.
Rise up, my children. Now's the time to play.
So that's a good one there. Did everyone like that?
I am the Clown Master. I am the Clown Master. I am the Clown Master, and you will obey. Rise up, my children. Now's the time to play.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
It'll go very well with Morgan's drums.
I am the Clown Master. I I am the Clown
Oh,
Master.
that's just different versions of it. So you sent in like, brilliant, you know, a lot of it. We got. Yeah, so
Right, so we've got like a hardcore track, some acid lines. It's Dave Lister from fucking.
yeah, I like that.
That's a full track, fella.
Yeah.
That's a full track.
I'll give that 7 cats.
Yeah, about
7, that, and that's, you know, quick. And we've got Alexander Beer Batman. Batman Zoats intro.
Okay.
70 TS.
It'll be the 70s intro, the
70s.
originals.
Oh, 70s,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go on, let's have a listen.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hang on, here we go.
To the Batmobile. Let's go. Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.
To the Batmobile. Let's
get that.
I prefer the trumpet bit.
to the Batmobile. Let's go. To the Batmobile. To the Batmobile. Let's go.
Right, so anyway, that's thank you very much, Alexander. And we've got Enton Tans.
I can't show you what Charlie Ryan sent in. He didn't send in a noise, he sent in a video. I can't show you it. 2 minutes with that one.
I think we just leave it at that.
Okay.
Just put a kick drum on that.
Well,
put a donk on it.
I think it's going to require some distortion
just
pedal
leave it
and
over
some
and play this.
glitch.
Yeah,
A
okay.
donk. Anyway.
Oh, we've got a Foley loop. That's interesting.
Oh no,
Yes,
not
everyone know
do
what Foley
do
is?
do do do. No.
Do you know what Foley means?
Go on.
Anyone out there
Educate.
know what Foley means? I'm looking at the scoreboards now. Who can say what Foley means? Duck dance, is it in German? Yeah, it was in German. Yeah, so you could hear that sync was in German. Foley,
There's a 7-second delay.
So it's a 7-second delay.
It's
Foley means recording things that you found. So if you recorded someone clapping or farting or crushing up stuff. There's one thing I read about someone who they were making breakbeat and they wanted to make breakbeat to sound crunchier, so they layered the sound of them hitting a rotten tree stump in a forest.
Really?
With a hammer going like that, and they layered that on top of the normal snare, and it sounded fat as fuck.
Yeah.
So like Foley loops are really good for adding a bit of, you can add a Foley thing to your thing. Let's see what Fireflake's got then. So this is Fireflake's Foley thing. That's good.
It's usable.
Definitely. And we've got Masson, this is at a bass line. Let's turn that down a bit, it's a bit loud. Oh. Reminds me of that Flat Eric a little bit. It's quite fat, I like the way it squelches. What's the next one? Naughty Kid Dry from Mazin again.
I am just a naughty kid. I am just a naughty kid.
So many samples of gold, isn't there? Batman one and this one and that.
Naughty kid. I am just a naughty kid. I am just a naughty kid.
Yeah, but that's like that's like an electro house kind of track.
Yeah,
We
just
tweak it, make it sound
naughty,
nasty.
naughty.
Yeah. All right, next.
Next we've got that's that one.
Okay.
So Mazin's obviously into his funny cows, I can tell that.
Yeah.
Is that what he's saying? Is it?
I think so. Yeah.
So that was Mazin. Nice one. Thanks very much, Mazin. Really appreciate you sending those in, bud. I'm not going to use them, of course, because I was joking. I just I can't help it. You'll know that about me. I just can't help it. I just say stuff.
Welcome to Dalek Relaxation for Humans.
This is chilled out.
Take a deep breath in through your nose.
Well, we've got lots of vocals.
Now exhale through your mouth softly.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Focus on slowing down your breathing into a calm rhythm.
Into a coma.
Inhale. You are becoming more and more calm.
Morgan Juniper says, get some glitch on that horrible riff.
You are feeling more and more relaxed.
Whatever riff it was playing, so get some glitch on that horrible fit.
Exhale.
Don't even know what we use.
Genre we're doing, yeah. What BPM it's got to be. Because we got Is there some sort of random thing someone can do to see what BPM it is? Like,
Someone pick a BPM.
So this is next one is Robert Veal, and it's called Q.
Will
delete all your dick jokes.
There's some crazy samples coming in, isn't there? That's like, what do you think of that one, people? That's quite good, isn't it? That reminds me of like Frank Zappa. This is the central scrotum.
Will
Delete all your dick jokes.
All your baby. There you go. So that's different. How did you do that, Robert? That's really interesting. That one. Is he on the thing tonight?
I don't think he is in the thread. No, I haven't seen his name. No.
Okay, well that's cool. That's a lot of processing going on. I mean, even see that's a sample in itself. You get samples, you find little tiny bits within that sample.
Will
delete.
Yeah, nice. Okay, then we got Stefantic, which is Stephanie Athitt. Sounds a bit like a really quick sampling hold, doesn't it? Of was. He is of was. Who is of was? I like it as we can see the comments really big up there. That's cool as fuck, isn't it?
It's pretty swish.
Yeah, we can see exactly what you're saying, so watch out. So
next
one we got tweaked stickness.
Okay, that's a long file.
That is a long file.
That is a long file.
Sounds like sort of. Sounds nice.
Right, somebody pick a genre and a BPM.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. Move it along. So we want a genre. Let's pick some genres now. What we listen to Sticks sample.
Pick a genre. Pick a BPM. Let's not go mental, people. Don't everybody say 300 BPM because that is just ridiculous.
Yeah, no, let's put a limit on BPM, okay? So let's not go. We can't. You've only got between 70 and 190, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1790. That goes from reggae to drum and bass and hardcore and that. So we can do that. You know, not stupid hardcore even. You know, like. You move the camera if you feel that it's not showing enough of you. Or
no, it's not showing enough for you, or not showing enough for you, mate. There we go. That's much better.
I've got as much big of an ego as you.
Oh yeah, but the people want to see both faces.
Yeah, it's true.
You know. So yeah, somebody suggested a genre. Okay, so we've got 145.
145.
145. We've got Dominic.
Side trance.
Yeah, Danny McFarlane wants fucking 170, and Yanti wants 175, and of course Amy Buffman says 1 million. That's the third vote for 140. Tommy Evans says 150. I'm inclined to agree with the people who want to go a little bit faster, but hey, I think we should go with majority rule, right? How are we going to do this? How are we going to pick?
It's difficult, really. It depends what sort of vibes you're on. You're in a sort of like you want to be woken up. I mean, there's a lot of fast BPMs there. I think 145 to 170. So if we go in the middle at 155. So that's it. I'm going to dial it in now.
155. Pierrot Jim Prendergrass says 140.
Yeah.
Morgan Juniper says 145. So
allegedly.
Danny McFarlane says it's 150. So
137 is the sweet spot.
Jim, where did you email your sounds to, fella? Which email address? What thingy? Go on, say what?
Yeah, apparently 137 BPM is the sweet.
It's heartbeat, isn't it? Yeah. 147 for me though. Yeah. I guess my heart must beat a little bit faster.
Coffee.
Yeah, right. Everyone said, well, Morgan says 155 3 times.
Yeah, 155 Morgan. I think you're right, mate. It means it can get along a bit quicker as well then.
Take an average of all. Yeah, we're around about 150. 150. 150.
What about genre?
Yeah, what about genre?
Genres mentioned already. We've got It's Rare. Is that a good genre? Rare genre. 150. Right. Side trance. Yeah, I don't know. Just triplets.
Jim, got nothing here, man. Can you transfer that link up and send it to me via Facebook? Is that possible? Got nothing here from you at the moment. Okay, oh, wait. Are we
going to go 4 beat? How about this then? Are we going to go 4? Let's just keep it simple. We're going to go 4 beat. We're going to go broken beat. So that means are we going to go? Let's get a beat.
Danny says never anything good gets made at 150.
We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, well, there's.
Or we're gonna go.
Amy wants folk music.
It
Concord.
is actually folk music.
Go on,
There is a sort of form of folk music.
Yeah, go on, slap in a 4/4 beat. Just slap in a 4/4.
So let's,
Wait, let me get the crowd. There we go. There we go.
Okay, then. Let's see if we do this live. It might not be able to do it live, but we'll see. So we'll put the metronome on. Straight in. And if you could do the overhead camera, Mark, that'd be good.
Yeah.
So what I've got rigged up is this is obviously Launchpad, and that's the clip that's playing right there. That's the intro that was on a minute ago, but that's the clip, the drum beat that's playing there. And I can make it roll by using all these 16 pads. So you got like that. It's a bit like a chaos pad, but lots and lots of them. Okay, so we've got a 4/4 beat going there. Move that up there. Does everyone like the kick? Keep the metronome on.
No, Jason.
We don't need the metronome.
No, Jason.
No. Let's just chuck some hats in quickly, shall we? So,
oh, should we not grab a kick from one of the patches?
Yeah, actually, that's a really good idea. Actually,
Yeah.
so let's scratch that and we get a kick from one of the patches. So I'll drop a new drum rack in there quickly. Drum rack in there. Boom. Get one of the kicks from here. So who we got? Let's go straight for the first one.
Morgan had some gnarly kicks.
What if we just use that?
We should use something from every bit.
We use Morgan's because that's a bit too much. It's going to take the whole track up, that one kick. We start with that. So let's chuck that hi-hat loop in it. I like that loop. That's a good little intro loop. So I'm going to put this into a spare debris here, and then we got that. Okay. And we've still got that. Thing playing. Let's see if one of the kicks from somewhere else.
Kicking
at the end of it. I've just got to tidy this loop up a minute because it stops. There we go. Oh, don't like that either.
And here you see the Warminstrel in his natural environment.
Well, that's better. That's lots. And all I did then was it before. If I just undo that, what I did, if you do it now, it needs to be locked to the thing. So you just basically go warp from the first one, and when it's only a little bit out, Ableton won't make it sound shit. Promise. Right. So let's get back to the kits. Well, thank you very much. So we've now got the Morgan's hi-hat.
Daddy, where have we got mail, my friend? Is it to my account, to Facebook?
Well, we got a lot of buzzing. Why is that?
Just buzzing.
Because you touch your phone. Because
Yeah.
It's causing a short circuit. Yeah, there you go.
No way.
Yeah, about that then.
No
So when Mark
way.
touched his phone, it was going.
Yeah.
He could have died then. Mark could have easily died online right in front of us, and that would have been way more entertaining.
Hey, there we go.
You know.
Excuse me, people.
Yeah, we could have sampled that. You should let me know. You had COVID.
Oh, I've got COVID. Yeah, I've got COVID.
Oh,
There's a kick.
that's a bass in it, really.
Is it?
Boom, boom, boom. Oh man, we could. I've seen jungle out there. And I've seen what, but what if we try and can you do like bass line techno? So we do like 155 BPM techno, but with.
Well, we've just been sent some stuff by Danny McFarlane as well, so I imagine there's some. I've literally just sent it over to you.
I just want to kick.
I am the clown master. I am the clown master.
Let's see how we get on with that as a kit. It might be a bit too. It might be a bit too much, but we'll try it anyway. So I'm just chucking that straight into that drum rack slot there. I don't know why we can't see the bottom of the screen on there.
It's a bit annoying, but hey ho.
Let's have a look quickly.
I wouldn't worry. Wait until next time.
Yeah. That one there, and the eye source. Is it the actual? It is the actual size of the screen. Okay. So anyway, I've just chucked that kick in there now. So this kick will now be playing what the other. That's what it sounds like on its own. So that's now determining that the pitch that which I don't know what key that is, but sounds like. You can probably tell actually with the pitch thingy. But yeah, so that's going to determine that because it's got a really pitched. That's what it's a pitched kick. So that's now determining the. And you could even, if you wanted to. Freeze that to audio. Flatten it, and we'll see what that looks like as an audio file now.
Ooh.
There's that as an audio file.
This is a big file from the stereo now.
Right. So what we can do now is put clip volume on it and drop it off at the end.
Oh, Danny.
Now we've got rid of the bass. So all we've got is the front end of that. See how we've got the front end of that now? Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't see it anyway, but yeah, so we just basically taking the bass line off. We could even see that bass. We know that bass line fits with it. What we could do is use that. No, we just keep the kick. We'll find the bass from somewhere else. But we know it's got to be doom, whatever that pitch is.
Right, you should now have a stereo nutter pack in there as well.
A sharp then, looks like. So right, so we've got Traxler's kick, we've got Morgan's percussion loop. Now we need, let's have a think.
I am the Clown Master. I am the Clown Master, and you will obey.
Little groove.
So I like that. I think I'll add that. So we'll add that in. What we're going to do is insert another audio track.
Jim's sending over some kicks. 2 seconds, you'll have some more kicks.
I don't need any more kicks. We just got one.
I knew this would happen.
Jim, man, you know the kick? Yeah, we just done that. It's the first fucking thing we did.
Oh,
you could layer it but that's just like in a whose line is it anyway type format. That's layering millions of kicks together to make one big kick.
We can do that.
It's nice, but at the moment we just want to get things done quick. So now we got. Let's see what it looks like. Could you put a screen on so that you've got the overhead view at the same time?
Yeah.
And then people can see what we're looking at. So we've got all the tracks. That's the one. So on here, if you can just see my hands there, we've got all the tracks are all off now because they're yellow. And we've got the hi-hat. So we'll leave the kicks out. So we've got this percussion. And then in this next slot, which you can't quite see, so you see what's going on there. So you've got one track, then you've got two tracks. This is just for people that don't use Ableton. People that use Ableton ignore me talking about this because you know what people that don't understand Ableton, there it is. So there, if you see my mouse pointer, that's the first track, and that's the first track plus the second one. And then you balance the audio with these, you can see their limits there. And then I minimise this whole group, and that group is nested inside there. I'm pointing at them, you can't see me pointing. But yeah,
use the pointer, that's it. This is where Ableton Live actually becomes alive. You can actually see things going on.
And then we come with our next bit then, see? So we're already sort of got some, and because I work like this, I feel like an instant satisfaction. Instead of having to wait for hours and hours and hours to write, let's write 16 bars, do a little fill at the end, and then do the next bit. Oh Christ, I'm only fucking at bar 50. And then you don't got to do that. You just, I could jam with that for 10 minutes. Boring, but I could if I wanted to, if I was that lame. But anyway, so moving swiftly on. What should we put on next? Shall we put on next the bass, or shall we put on what sort of element? Do you want a lead line on next? Do you think we should put the bass on? What's going to dictate this? I mean, we've already dictated the kicks doing it. It's in A sharp.
I say we slam the acid line in there.
We slam an acid line in there.
I say we slam an acid line.
It's now. It's now whose collab is it anyway? It's
so come on.
To Mark's collab.
Well, there's a 7-second delay. There's a 7-second delay. I say check the acid line in from Traxler, but let's have come on, people, talk to us.
What we're thinking of doing. Does anyone know about Discord? I've been sort of messing about with gaming recently, and they use Discord a lot on GTA Online Live, and it means you can talk live to each other. And I think that'd be something that for people that have got it, you can then feel like you're really, really part of it. Other people can just look at it and look at the text version of the interaction that you audience can give. But I think if we can add a Discord channel, I don't know what people think about it. I don't know much about Discord.
We'll have to look into it.
If people can come back with some ideas on that.
About
how that would be, where we could have people actually talk in line and have people shouting and screaming, calling us cunts on here.
Okay, Stefan wants an overdrive on the kick. Discord is badass, says John Smith, so there's some feedback from that already. And Morgan says some weird synthy riffage.
Okay, well, I'm just going to quickly put I've got a
saturator one knob.
No, not going to.
Not the one knob. Not the one knob. You love the one knob here.
I like the Manny M distortion from Waves.
Okay.
And this is the Manny M distortion when it gets going. And it sounds real. It sounds like a real distortion. It's got noise and everything, which is kind of. So this is before. Let's just move it out of the way so we can do before. This is before. This is after. Could be quite loud. So watch your rear goggles.
Watch your bass bins, I'm telling you.
How's that? That's just the bass bit. It's not even it's just really simple. It's just distortion level.
Stefan, how's that? Do you want any more on it? Don't forget there is a 7-second delay, so
now we've got that distortion. Is that good, Stefan? Okay. So
yeah, we happy with that?
So that's now, see, the track's just dictating this all, because now we've moved into distortion. The rest of the track needs to have something that complements that a bit.
Yeah. Acid line, surely.
Lets you ping each other and events and forever channels are perfect, yeah.
Yeah, we'll look into Discord. We really will.
From what I saw of it, there are lounges that you can chat with live. And I thought it'd be nice for people to jump into anything, the URL or something like this,
and actually chat live.
Yeah. Like a real person.
Maybe we look into that.
Don't worry about time tonight anyway, because we could always carry this on in the next episode if that needs to happen.
Yep.
All right. So anyway, let's go on to the next. Moving swiftly on, we wanted a 303 line, so we're going to put that in. I put my lead lines in where I've got leads there. If you look in there, I've got I've got MIDI already set up for my 303, which you can't do for some reason. Don't know why, but there you go. That's fucking weird, isn't it?
Never mind, slap the acid line in.
Let's get that acid line. This is a pre-made acid line. We'll find an audio track, because all those are MIDI ones. There's the audio right at the end. That's my audio tracks, just to let you know, are right at the end, because I don't use much audio. I normally use MIDI. And the audios are there just in case I need to chuck something in that I cannot be asked to make myself. There, I said it. So what we're going to... Where's this?
I think Morgan is saying that the kick is too much. Can you blend the dry signal in a bit? Let's listen to it with the acid line.
It might not even be... acid lines are hard to pitch in, so let's just tweak that back a minute so we've got the kick. I've got isotope crash as well, but I think that just really fucks things up a lot. At least this one lets the actual kick itself, and you can see the dry wet, which you need to have really. But let's see if how this 303 line goes in.
John Smith wants a piano, guitar, massive reverb, lower pad. So I'm going to see what the original BPM was on this, and it says it was 105 BPM. I don't believe, for a million years... No, it was 150, wasn't it? All of his...
sequence beat. What you got on here, this one here, is the BPM of the track is 155, but this one here is the sequence BPM, and this shows Live's guess at the tempo of the original file, and Live's auto-warp algorithm will usually warp loops and longer files correctly so that they play in sync with the project tempo. However, if necessary, you can provide some hints fucking hell, Ableton like talks bollocks. But it's basically telling me the sequence BPM was 105. So I'm just going to try and warp it from here. And that's moved it a bit. Yeah, I don't think it's got it. Yeah, a lot of the problem with I say with 303 lines is that to get them warped into Ableton can be quite tricky if you're not recording it for the track itself. What it could do, if you notice that on there it says 17 there, that's the end of the bar. So if I just take this end here, it can often do it. You just make a warp mark and then drag it all the way back like that, and I've just forced it to be. That's not even done it either. So that's the problem we've got, is trying to get something that's not made
to fit.
Yeah. Getting 303 lines, getting guitars to work.
Well, that one's 145. We have a BPM on that one.
Yeah. Okay.
It's very close.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, right, is go up to the 5 and see where it says it starts. It says it's there, so that there should be on the 5. And now we might get some. Or just make it short.
That's working.
Sorry, got. That on it's that there.
There we go.
It's giving us a little low, a sort of a nice low one. It's a sample, so it's not going to be, I'm determined to get that to work.
Oh.
Or is it worth? Yeah, let's try.
No. Yeah.
So that'd be good for a breakdown. You could have that as a kind of. Let's just see what happens with that when we chuck it somewhere in the
Just moving the warp markers, setting the warp markers down and moving them.
That's just all I did there. Was it wasn't quite on the word.
Apparently, Warren, it's 145 the BPM of that last.
So you could even use that as a lead line just by getting the bottom off of it. If you listen to that on its own. Yeah, again, see that.
We're now just in an acid track though.
Yeah,
I think
it's almost a track in itself. So
yeah.
we need like little bits really. It'd be nice to use that one. I feel bad going over that folder and not being able to use any from records, but these are all like kicks, hi-hats.
Yeah. Stereo Nutters pack is massive.
Is it? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get Morgan's 303 line in.
Smith John says sounds lush anyway, so we're doing all right.
Good. It had to end up acid, didn't it? Trust us.
Stick one of the Stereo Nutters breaks over the top of it.
Too much stuff going on there. Hang on.
Oh, Warren, you could get bogged down there for a good 30 minutes. 145 apparently. Can you not just the suggested BPM? Can you not just change that to 145?
So set 1 here. Start there. Warp from there. And set 1 there. That's it. 1 there. Warp from there.
We're going down a hole, people. We're going down a hole. This could last a while. Lock in. If you want to go make a coffee, now's the time.
Ah, there you are, you little bastard.
That's the face of concentration, people. Oh, what happened to that camera? There we go.
That doesn't sound too bad now. Check this out then.
Go on in, go on in, go on in. It's very close. It's very, very
Should be on the
close.
front. That should be on the 5. So there we go. Every now and again. It's a bit like
looks
when
good,
It's
it
a bit
looks
like
good.
when you're doing
DJ. Nudge it on. Yeah.
every now and again. It's like when you're warping really long tracks, you can get like a warp marker locked in the middle, one at the end, one at the middle, one at the end, and then just sort of like go in between and just keep cracking them on them, like, and then it just eventually you'll get the whole
Get to
track.
where you need to be. Yenti says stick his guitar in over it. But he would.
Yeah.
Again, people, this is the face of concentration.
Yeah, because of my formless face, if I'm looking like.
It's gold, comedy gold.
Comedy gold.
Comedy gold.
Better, isn't it? Hang on, I need more creative fluids. We're finishing off. Mark's going to do some beatboxing because he's been practicing beatboxing up here.
I wasn't aware of this. Anyway, back to the track.
Oh, do we have to? Be in a different, it's in a different key though, isn't it? So let's have a look. The other one, this one here, I pitched it down to two semitones, whereas this one, which is from the same pack, is the same one. And sometimes it can happen like that you get things that will
just work.
Be harmonic.
Yeah.
You know, you get the circle of fifths. You ever use a circle of fifths?
I know of it.
How it works basically is you get a circle of notes, and the circle of notes going round have got like A at the top, and it will have D and E with it, maybe something like that. But it's basically when you're playing blues, you won't. You know, if you're playing like blues and you start on E, then you'll generally have a D and an E and an A with it, or something like that. You've got the 3, 5, 7 sort of spacing, and that's how the circle of fifths works. So you know which chord, which keys or notes will work with your melody because they're close to it. Whereas something, if on the circle of fifths, if something's there, and the other thing is over there, you got a fucking hell of a job getting to it because it's not related.
Yep.
So, but this one could be quite related to that. So we got a 303 line. We got an acid line.
Yeah, Yenti wants a pling sound maybe, some delay on the pling sound maybe. So put some delay on the pling
sound. A pling? We had a pling, didn't we? What was that one?
Give us a play.
Well, I found it instantly.
Yeah, get it in there.
Is that all right? We can turn it up a bit. Let's get it on the...
John Smith is crying out for a pad. He said, pull stretch. I don't even know what pull stretch is, but something. A female vocal can be taken to Audacity, noise removed, an EQ, pull stretch. No idea. And make a beautiful pad. So we've got a female vocal in there. And Yenti wants to see some more percussion. Let's not get sidetracked.
I've got a little drum at there. You can have a look at that. Do you want to see me tambourine, Yenti?
No. We can't even find it.
I haven't got a tambourine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Yenti wants to see some percussion, and Paul
Pad.
John
Is it
Smith
pad?
wants to see a pad.
So this is a pad. I got. I've been pads at the end of this. This something goes in it really. So when
Well,
I'm
I thought we were
making
using that. I thought we were using that.
you know, yeah, but what pad?
No,
So
this
what
one.
padding?
No, this one. Just use that.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Get it in there. Get it in there. Get it in there.
Sorry.
There's a vocal, female
put it-
vocal there that we can
Where's
pitch.
Put it in the lead. I'll put it in lead 2.
It's more like a riser maybe, but cool. That needs.
What you meant? You meant a ping, didn't he? Really? Ping.
It's not. Oh, I think he meant the metronome.
No. You didn't mean the metronome, did you?
I did, yeah. But he said put a delay on that anyway. Yeah, it needs to be bedded
delay
in
on the
there.
metronome.
Yeah. No, a delay on that.
Yeah, it's not very pingy though. It's a bit more.
Slow it down. I don't think it needs to play quite as frequently. Chop it up. What's it sound like on the rest of the track?
So if you want to play frequency, we go tip volume.
Thank you, John Smith. He says this is fun.
It just came to me in a flash of what a good idea that would be. Like,
Yep.
Whose Line Is It Anyway, which I don't know if anyone is. Whose Line Is It Anyway, right, was a comedy show where the audience, they'd say, right, we're going to do a sketch. I want the audience to give us an idea. They go, skateboarding, elephants, blancmange. And they would do a whole sketch about skateboarders, elephants, blancmange and make you cry with laughter. And then they'd do a song at the end. So, evening, Carly, right? 7 minutes after she said it.
7 seconds.
But sick anyway.
Yeah, he did mean the metronome.
The metronome is sick.
No, he wanted the delay on the metronome.
Oh.
Yeah, funny bugger.
Yeah.
Anyway,
okay.
what's the track?
What's the track?
What's the track sound like? Where are we?
So this is it, right. So if this was a real track, we were playing it. You might start off with, let's have a look. So I'm going to press all the buttons at the bottom, and that turns everything off. And we'll put the overhead as one, that'd be good, and then everyone can see it then. So we might start off with that. What's the audio like?
Not. And there you go.
So that's what we got so far. So, and if I wanted to, just show another way how this works. So this is a session view again. So we go back to the thing. This here is a session view, and then you got this other one is the I can't see it. It's the arrangement view.
There we
So
go.
that's basically all those tracks that you were looking at there, all the groups of tracks. So if I wanted to make a recording of this, if I went, I'll just do it really quickly now. Is let's start off with a hi-hat. So we press record and start off. So you can do it any order you want. I mean, if you do, every time I do my sets live, it's always different because I can do this if I want to. I might just decide to come in with that at the same time. We need the bass line as well, don't we? So this is recording now. You can see that red light up there recording. If you flip over to the arrangement page, you can see it's now
Doesn't actually actually looks like it's recording in there at the moment, but I'm sure you it is. And there it pops up.
And then you press this little red thing here. See that little red thing that I'm riddling about? You press that, and that brings up the stuff you record. If you open up these group tracks, you'll see that MIDI clip we put in there. That's there. I'm sorry, I've got lots and lots of tracks, but I do have lots of shit going on. I've got all these synths all wide in there all the time. There's the percussion tracks that we had in there. So you can see that first bit comes in and then that bit. So, you know, and that's kind of how I write tracks. And obviously I'm not going to keep this now, so...
Oh, can you just show it again? No, fine. Yeah, I don't know, because we'll move on into that.
So that's that track. So that's what you just recorded there. Yeah. And obviously you've got, you know...
And then you can edit there.
So that was 30 seconds of music there recorded, right? Instantly. Do you know what I mean? Just with a few ideas. So your scratch pad is a session view, and then when you record it, you can then record it on here and then tweak it afterwards if you want.
Yep.
And you've got to get to here to be 4 minutes, up to the number 20, right at the end where my mouse is wiggling about now. Look.
And that's the track.
And that's the track. So anyway, let's get back to it.
We got like 30 seconds already, and we're only even fucking around.
Select all of that and then just delete it.
Yep.
We don't want to keep that.
Gone.
That was just an experiment.
Get out of here.
Right. So now we've got a kick drum. We've got some percussion lines. We need some more percussion lines, don't we?
Yeah. There's definitely more percussion in the pack.
Let's try stereo nutty.
Yeah, do it. Give it some amens.
Can we put an amen in?
Yeah. Something with not a massive kick in it.
Well, we don't know about the kick. I like that.
It's a bit hectic, but yeah, slam it in, see what it sounds like.
Like that. So we're going to put another audio track in. Control T to insert an audio track. Take the volume down to about halfway because it always puts it in on maximum, and I don't work at maximum.
Apparently Warren's mic is a tad low.
Tad low, so we can turn that up by turning it up on the microphone. How's that? No, that's the wrong one. It's that one. No, is that better?
Just move it closer
Hello.
to you. Move it closer to you.
1, 2,
there
2,
we
2,
go. There we go. There we go.
So anyway,
thank you very much for the feedback.
So here's
people.
We've got the amen break in there now, and I've put it in one below those two because I'm going to duplicate those two now. See, we're making like a pyramid-y type thing.
Yeah. Progression.
Progressive.
And then it pops up on the pad down at the bottom.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to move these in one fell swoop to the beginning of this group, and then we can see them as soon as group's open. Do you ever wish you spelt like someone up north and you could say group and they go group? That'd be great, wouldn't it? I'd love to speak like, excuse me, mate, you've got a group.
You can do it for the next show if you want. The whole
I'll
way.
do the whole thing as a northern. Yeah, I'd like to get. I was saying to Mark earlier, you know, Straight Up Lampin' by Public Enemy. I'd really like to get Flavor Flav, who incidentally was stayed in Warminster once on this farm thing, right? No, seriously, right? They got a song called Straight Up Lampin'. Does he realise that lamping in the UK is hunting rabbits with a dog and a torch? I think you'd have a shock. He'd love to come lamping. I bet he would come lamping.
I'm sure he would.
I don't actually go lamping, but I would learn lamping.
I'm sure if you persuaded
I would learn
him
lamping just to take Flavor Flav lamping. And you're all invited, all the Clown Army's invited to
go lamping.
Lamping with me.
Flavor Flav. If we can
That's
sort
the
this
next
out,
show,
we will.
actually. The next show is going to be...
Okay, so we've got no sound from somebody and sorted from somebody else.
Oh.
So
what, no sound from me?
Well, no, anyway, we'll find out in a minute. It's a 7-second delay. Someone say
something. We put the audio mixer on, like, so we can see what I'm doing.
Yeah, no,
Looks
it's
all
fine.
Right.
Yeah, it looks all right. Yeah.
Can see it moving with my voice. Yeah, I can see it's moving. I'm making it move.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right, track. Come on, track.
So now we've got the amen in now. Let's see what that sounds like. So it went from... We'll have to turn it down a bit.
Yep.
There's too much. There's too much. So what we'll do is get rid of all that. Put an EQ on it. We'll see how much bottom end information is in that. So that's what, if you're using layering up breaks and stuff. Hopefully that's not just put it on all 3 tracks now. If you layer up breaks and stuff, if we play that track back on its own, you can see all this bottom end information down here below 100 hertz. And then we just roll that off by just. You might think that sounds shit, but in a context with the whole thing. So you've gone from, or you've gone from. I'm going to pan them a little bit as well to get a bit of interest. Sounds right with the kick, doesn't it, amen? Nice, the 4/4. Got the amen on the 4/4. We got the amen on the 4/4. 4/4 on the amen. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah, Dirty Clyde says, is it too late to send some samples? No, not at all, Clyde.
No, this is what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whose line is it anyway? Was people were telling them what to do as it was happening. So we would love you to send stuff in, even if you want to just record yourself saying something stupid.
Clyde, we transfer me a file to any of my accounts. Not the Pierrot account.
Or even if you're not, if you're not an audio nerd and you just want to join in, if you're just like someone who just likes music, if you want to write, get yourself going techno, or something like that, and
send that in.
Maybe not that, but something like that. If you can think of something really cool, having it, give it that sort of thing, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, send your files in. We are an hour into the show. I did think this show was gonna want to be 3 hours long. So
I don't care if it is, that matter.
Yeah, no. I'm just like we're scheduled.
Get a train home tomorrow or something like.
Well, there's one at 11, so we'll see how this goes. Right. Yeah. So yeah, Clyde, send me to one of my Mark Gardner accounts if you can, and we'll get it in. We'll get it in.
So we've got an amen.
Get it in.
So
what we got? Come on.
An amen. A lot of the time I will fill this because, see, what I do is I've got 64 buttons on here, but it goes down to 8. So I tend to keep things as 8 different layers of percussion.
8s and 8s.
Keep it all in 8s, because everything you buy is in 8s, isn't it? Everything.
Yep,
this
everything's
is in 8s, that's in 8s. Yeah, it's all 8s.
Everything's in 8s.
Yeah. 3.5 grams.
Mm-hmm. I'll have 3.5 grams of music, please.
Stereo Nutter, these samples are lush, mate.
Yeah, they are awesome. I'm going to download them again when I get home, fella. So I don't know if this is the one I've already got, but I'll slide some money your way as well, mate.
Fuck, isn't it? Pendulum. Oh, I've got a little rage at the end.
Like I say, get your ass on the Stereo Nutters pack. It's fucking awesome.
Bass. We need some bass.
Go on then.
Some battery biscuit. This is what I was saying earlier. Remember I was saying earlier, when I heard that this sample that we used has got the tail on the end of it, hasn't it? That is the bass, and it's in A sharp.
Nah, Pip says I've just got you on in the background so I don't feel lonely. Oh, Pip. Come to Bristol, Pip.
Yeah, come to Bristol,
Pip.
Come to Warminstrel. It'd be wicked getting you in the studio. You know your shit, mate.
Yeah, he does. He's
I don't
damn
think you
good
know
producer.
you are shit. I mean, you know stuff about stuff. Hang on. What?
Are we in the same key?
Has anyone who's got good pitch for music? If anyone's got good pitch for music, I've realised that after listening to that bass tune, it's in A sharp, which is, or you can hear that on the MS1 there, MS101 even, and that is exactly the same. That's exactly the same. So that's what we're going to use. So what we're going to do now is, this is a good little trick if you ever use Ableton, is you just make a MIDI track, Control-Shift-T, MIDI track, and you just open up the bottomy bit down here. So that's your MIDI track that says drop an instrument or sample here. Sample here. So what you do is you put the sample in there like it says, and it's now...
I don't think you can see that. No, there's a MIDI controller keyboard. Warren, lean back a little bit.
Oh yeah, so over here.
Here's Warren's master controller keyboard. Literally, everything goes through that keyboard. Everything. So now we're using Ableton as a sampler. And yes, Pip, you should definitely get a pet. Amy Buffman suggests getting a pet. Even if it's just a fucking gerbil. You happy with that idea? You happy
with that? It's a bit robbed off of someone else.
Everything's a bit robbed off someone else.
Another thing on Ableton, I just played it. I didn't record it, did I?
Nope.
Didn't press record. But you got this thing where you can press it. I think it's, capture MIDI. It's a little square, which is where my blue mouse is now. And you press that. got? Which one is it?
It's a bit.
It's a bit out, but it's there. So just crop that clip. Select all. Control A. Quantize. I've got quantize settings on start and end of the current grid, which at the moment looks like 16s or something. That's still too. Let's do. That was a good sound. Can we sample that? That was wicked. I like that. See that? So I hate it. Just. So we'll crop that and then might make like duplicate. And then like maybe take this one back and not actually play it on the 1 but do it on the 2 or the whatever that is. And then just do a doom to make it a variation on that bit. And it's just 1 on that maybe like so. Just a 1 on that and then oh, need that on. No, so and it's loud at the minute because we're just listening to it. Mix it in, man. I'm going to put a limiter on that because with bass notes, some sorry if I'm fluffing in your ears. Some notes with a bass line, if you got you can hear that some of the notes are some of the notes are louder than others depending on the pitch with a bass sample. So when you sample, it's great. You get really good results with sample. It gets it solid, but you can often get more low end with higher notes, which is an odd thing. See? Another thing is cool as well is like changing the velocity of the notes a little bit. You can't quite see the bottom of the screen, which is annoying. We'll be in a minute though. Oh, come on, what's it like? Oh, I just want the screen to get down a bit.
We have just had a file in from Dirty Clyde.
Oh, cheers, Clyde. Nice one. Well, you can't see the bottom of the screen, but basically down here at the bottom there, I've just changed the velocity of those of these notes. There we go. Yeah, change the velocities about some of those notes and make it a bit. So let's see what it sounds like. So now we have got a 4-beat bassline track, which is kind of what I had an idea of. It just pops into me. Things pop in my head, and I often go with it. So a bit like Dice Man. Have you ever read the book Dice Man, where you just think, right, I'll throw the dice. And whatever I make things happen on each one of those 5, 6 numbers, and whatever it is, I'm just going to do it. That's decisive, isn't it? So yeah, so I decided.
Very decisive.
Yeah, you got to decide things, just do it. So that's the thing with me, is don't procrastinate, get on. Someone earlier said pads. Let's see if we can find a pad. Miscellaneous. Guitar loops. Let's have a guitar loop, like, you know. Oh, didn't someone else mention they had a guitar loop?
Yeah, it's Yenti.
Yeah.
Yenti.
Yen something or other. Oh, I can't remember now. I think I might have deleted that. Actually, I think I've seen these samples before. They ring a bell.
A new folder.
Right, Yensei, let's see if we can get your guitar in there. If I can't get your guitar into this track, I'm going to give up. Oh shit! It's
Be
not
very
gonna go,
surprised.
I'm going to have to give up music. 'cause of that.
Sorry, we've got some Dirty Clyde coming in. So let's see what that sounds like. I believe it should be in your folder now. Yes. Yenty, I'm really not sure.
I'm gonna find something in this thing and loop.
Amy Buffum says banjo.
For some reason, it's like, wait, oh no, it's been clipped. So it's clipped to fuck. This is. Look how flat those peaks are. You can see that, everybody.
Yenty. Put some delay over it, bathe it in reverb, pitch it down. I think you're going to struggle with this one, Warren. I really do.
It's a pad.
Are you going to make it into a pad, are you? By the way, Oliver Gould, pink shoes. We've all got pink shoes. We've got something usable.
Right?
Slightly usable.
You wait.
Amy Buffum, I'll get you a pair of pink shoes for your birthday.
Shoals. Hey, this is my secret. Shall I tell you my secret weapon?
I don't think you should. Not everybody.
Dimitri Sanchez. Just for a few people. Some of you not listen a minute, and some of you just listen, and I trust you. I really trust you, right? I won't look at the screen and look at the camera. I trust you all. Like some of you not listen to this. Dimitri Sanchez Tantra. So basically, but what it is a jiggly wiggly machine. It's got a matrix filter, a distortion delay, lo-fi flanger, and a glitch.
This is seriously a secret weapon if you don't know about the Tantra.
So this is before we got this. Right, cheers, Yente. Sounds lovely. And then now this is it with Dimitri Sanchez Tantra.
Literally is a secret weapon.
I know a famous, extremely famous psychedelic trance and psychedelic music producer, and sometimes he'll make a track and he'll bounce it as audio and layer that bounced audio with a copy of Tantra on it underneath the whole track, just a little bit, so it sounds like aliens are licking your brain.
Different preset, maybe? Or are you happy with that one? It's got more of a dubby feel to it. So, everybody rush out and buy a Tantra.
Yeah, so Dimitri Sanchez Tantra.
It is literally is a genius machine.
We'll just have a bit more
genius.
Oh,
squeaky.
Which ones do we have? FLT codes, okay.
I always find it's better to listen to the track as well. Which is great, Yanti, but
another thing you can do with it as well, which I'll just do quickly because I think it's really cool. In here, that's it, and we'll just get a beat.
Okay, so Yenti did not know about the Tantra.
No, it's great. It really is.
Morgan says, famous software by Dude Dimitri. Yes, and it is. It gets used a lot here.
It's really good. I'm just gonna show you something on like this. I just think this is just cool as you like. So, what we got here? We got two loops. I'll turn them down a little bit because they will be flipping loud. One of them's got Tantra on it, and the other one hasn't. And we'll put the Tantra one on like that. So we'll have this one first, and you got. And we're just bringing the tantra loop now.
That is awesome.
And you could duplicate that and have another tantra doing something else and have it going like...
Amy says she wants tantra in her brain. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Listen to that.
Yeah.
That's just a drum beat and tantra.
Sucking it and...
That is literally just 2 tracks. Without it.
Tips coming from the Warminstrel.
That's without it.
It's kind of what I do with one of my Chaos pads. Set it up to a little granular.
You can use it to make little...
No, Morgan, don't post them to the thread. Give them to me in a link to one of my accounts, pretty please. Send it to me, send it to me.
Enough of that. But yeah, tantra is really...
Are you not keeping it?
No, that was just a demonstration on what you can do with it.
Oh, I was surprised you're not keeping it.
Well, I can do it any day.
Okay, fine.
All day long.
Okay. Go on, what's that track sound like? Needs a little bit of an EQ, but honestly, Dancey, your guitar sounds lush now.
We'll take off the bottom end of that. So we've got an EQ before it, and we've also got an EQ now after it, because what it looked like going in, like that, or whatever, it's going to look different now. We've just put the tantra in. There's going to be the EQ, the sounds is going to be a lot different. So we put another EQ in, and you'll see that all that low end we took out, or some of it we put in. So Mark says we need to EQ it. Because if you used all that down there, all that space there, then nothing else can use it.
Yeah, it's going to get muddy.
It's going to get muddy, muddy, muddy.
Yep, that's
So
how you get
need
mud
wellies.
out.
You need wellies to listen to music. That ain't no good.
Yeah, Clyde, we've got your vocals
Thanks,
in,
Clyde.
and some FX and guitars and stuff, some chug. So, yeah, Warren, do you want to dive
Chugs.
into that one?
Chug, say chug.
Chug. He did say chug. He did say chug.
Chug indeed.
Chug indeed.
Chug
I wonder if
indeed.
we're streaming.
Let's have a look and see. I'm in the guitar. I like guitars in this melody one. My orange group. Just go back for anyone who's missed it. Like we're just looking at an Ableton set just to let you fill you all in. We've got grouped tracks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We haven't got any vocals in yet. There's effects at the end as well. And they all get... Oh, the drums all go... I didn't tell you this, but they go into a drum bus with the plugin by Ableton Live called Drum Bus. And it's really good. It sounds like naff, but it really does work well. If you put all your rhythm and like all your kicks, your snares, and your hi-hats and everything through a drum bus, it kind of like gels everything together and makes it sound like, you know...
Nicer.
Yeah, you know. Anyway... So we got the 8 tracks. We've got kicks in this one. We've got percussion in that one, various types. We've got a bass line in there now. We've got melody, lead, and we've got another lead.
Looking for some vocals from Dirty Clyde, I think.
Okay, so let's have a look in here for some other samples. Dirty Clyde.
Clyde, right at the top.
Right at the top.
Right at the top.
Oh man, I love 8-bit one. I got some like Defender samples, man. Like mid-ways Defender, like. I use them all the time. 8-bit.
Okay. Ooh.
That could be a great drop. That would be a great drop. I'm going to take that and put that in straight away for the drop. That is going to be when we break away from that. You know, you can have. So when you go in full flight, you got.
Loud.
Oh, loud.
Loud.
Thing, is it? Oh, it's not warped, so we'll warp it quickly. Hang on. That would have been much better. Oh, it is warped. Look, it's all right, isn't it? Okay. It is loud.
It's loud.
That's how people describe smoke these days. It's loud.
Loud.
You heard that?
No, I haven't, no.
That's
I'm not
how
down
the,
with the
not
kids.
the kids do. That's how they say,
I'm not
fuck,
down
they've
with
got
the
some
kids.
proper loud green at the minute.
Loud.
It's well loud, mate.
It was Bear a few years back.
Bearcetium.
Bearcetium.
Yes. I think it came from the Latin.
That's much better. Are we ready?
get the bit. That might be.
Morgan says, why are you using aggressive drum bug master plugin? Drum bus.
Huh?
Morgan says, why are you using aggressive drum bus master plugin?
It's not a mastering plugin. This drum bus is a bus compression plugin, so it just basically ties all the drums. I have it on really low settings, so it's hardly doing anything at all.
Yeah, can you turn it on and off? Give us a.
Okay.
Go on. So that was drum bus.
Hang on a minute.
Oh, why aren't you using?
What?
Why aren't you using aggressive drum bus master plugin? I guess that's a particular drum bus plugin.
Well, because you don't have to use the same thing all the time. It's not essential to. This is without it.
Thank you, Ronald. I hope this has given you some ideas.
So right, we've probably got. I'm going to pitch that down.
Do it. How's it sound with the whole thing? It's a bit lost.
Right, I'll pitch that up then. So I'll pitch that. Doon doon, should be doon doo 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 doo. Oh no, that's on solo. Apologies. Dude, should be. There. There we go.
Okay, it looks like we're going to get a sample from somebody. Says, I'm about to get naked, gargle a bunch of pig blood and start screaming into the toilet. Do it. In some way we will fashion that into a noise and put it into a track. I dare you. Please. And please film yourself.
Yeah, because Abel can do videos as well, can't it?
We're not putting Charlie Ryan's video in there. Ever seen a grey male put his balls up his bottom? Talk to Charlie Ryan if you haven't.
I'm going to EQ that a little bit, that one. I don't want any bottom end on that. Taking it. So this one here, what I've noticed is they're both fighting for the same frequencies, those two. So this one here, we're going to see whether it still sounds like it's bringing something to the track with the EQ. Well, if once I EQ this and it sounds like it's not going to do anything, then I'd be tempted, even though someone has kindly sent it in to remove it, because you don't need stuff sometimes. It's like if you're just putting things in, you know, just for the shit.
I like the sound. Doesn't quite need as much bass in it. Pay says, how do I send a sample? Basically, we transfer it to me at one of my accounts. Hopefully the one that's got the Who's collab is it anyway.
That one note's outlet. That one. That one, it goes like. That is the fly in the ointment. Because if you can hear pitch, that does not go with. Is that So what you could do, see how this works. This might not work, right? But what I'm going to try is put in a clip mute on that, or not a volume mute on that bit.
Thank you, Kenny. Cool concept of a show. Good idea. Yeah, this is the first one, so hopefully we will tweak and figure out how to do it. You know.
I think it's doing right so far.
Yeah, no. We are an hour and 20 minutes in, so we're doing well.
So what I've done there, look, I need a
chuff and cushion. I know that.
I've made a a volume cut on the note that's not in key. So that one note isn't in key, but no one knows that note wasn't meant to be there. So what I'm going to do now is copy that and duplicate that envelope.
And hope it sits on the rest of them.
How do you duplicate envelope? What is it? Oh, I can't remember now. Duplicate. Yeah, there we go. That's what it is, isn't it? Control D. There we go. Yeah, here we go. So now we've duplicated that envelope, so that offending note hopefully will not be there. Yes, and now,
yeah, that works.
And now when we then blend that back in with the bass line.
They're not quite as fighting.
They're not fighting anymore.
The bass line does sound a bit muddy is wrong. Full, maybe a little bit too full.
Yeah, we didn't put a limit on it, did we? That's what we're supposed to do. So what I'm going to do is put a limit on the bass line so that it only gets to a certain point, because some notes can sound a bit...
Chris Mason wants to see a stuttery female vocal.
Chris Mason, is that Maz? Yeah, Maz, yes, mate. Hello, Chris. How you doing, man?
We do have a vocal in here.
Soon. Chris, we need to catch up soon, mate. Get some bevies and stuff. All right.
Doing business online. We do have a female vocal in, but I think she was saying it's naughty or something. I get the feeling she'd fit quite well over it, so let's get that in a minute. Let's just get this bass under control.
So putting a limit on it. You can see the gain reduction is going differently for each note, and that's because when you play a bass sample back, it sounds louder at different pitches. And then so you need something like, and a limit is a good idea. You can do it with the compressor obviously as well, but I do it with a limit because it's just a really, simple, quick and dirty way of doing it. I know it's supposed to be for mastering, but I just use it. I use plugins for whatever I can use them for, and I don't care who cares. Right. Yeah, that's now getting a bit more. So vocal.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, to me.
Game on vocal. Let's have a look at Clyde's, because that's the next one I was going to get.
The vocals.
Let's fight! Come and get your game on!
Not quite the female vocal we were looking for, but then.
Come and get your game.
Kind of works. There is a female vocal in there somewhere. Sounds like Pop Elite itself.
How about? What we're going to do now is going to take the front of that off. It's a bit delayed, I don't know why, but let's try it there. Just an interesting sample. Let's see what else we can find. What else we got? Oh, we got Traxler. We had that. That was the one we had, wasn't it? No. Oh, I like that. There we go, so we got that. I like that, that's it.
Okay, we've just been sent some more files. I believe it was Morgan Juniper and I can't remember the other guy. I will get them over to you as soon as they are downloaded. Oh, they are downloaded. I like it.
What I'm going to do with this, I'm going to put it through another of my favourite plugins, but you've got to bounce it because it's really CPU heavy. So I'm going to make an extra track, spare track in Ableton, take that over to it, and get my favourite plugin for vocals, which is an isotope plugin called Isotope Nectar, and I've never really used it off of the preset that it loads up with straight. So this is it. That reminds me of that raid track. Is that the
Josh Wink track, Don't
yeah,
Laugh.
That was it, yeah.
That was massive back in
Right,
the
so
day.
that sounds like. So it's got a lot of. It's a bit
muddy.
Muddy, not muddy, but it's not got a lot of stuff going on in the topper end. So now we've just put Isotope Nectar in.
You've got more
crisps it up a bit. So let's freeze that. That's it. I don't even care. I'm not even going to touch it. I don't care. I'm not going to set nothing up on that. It crisps it up a little bit.
Apparently Morgan has Nectar as well.
Yeah.
Also haven't used it much. No, apparently you use it a lot, right?
I just use it because that now sounds...
Like it. I am liking it.
I like this sort.
So this is pretty much how our studio sessions go. I make encouraging noises and the track moves on. Okay, we've been sent some synths and stuff as well.
I think we need a doom doom doom. Like we've got that bass on it. At the moment we've got the bass on it. All it does is.
You wanted to do something else?
That needs to do. So it's in the key of whatever that is.
A, you said.
A sharp. So I just need to do that now.
Amy Buffum says meow. Yenti says fucking awesome.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take every single one of those MIDI notes and I'm going to put them down on that same doom doom on that same note. So we've got one key, which is a bass line with just a monotone bass line. And then that means we can go into the doom the next bit. And normally if I do a different variation, I'll colour it in like differently to make it obvious that that's a different bass line.
No, Yenti, we will not give it triplets, and it will not be side tracks.
There will no triplets. There will no triplets. There's nothing wrong with triplets. It's just that thing where it breaks down in triplets. This reminds me of marching bands and like being in the war.
Anyway, side trance. No, people, no.
No, I don't mind side trance, but.
Not this week, people. Not this week. Not this week. Not
generic
this week.
Stuff. I like stuff by Eat Static. That sort of side trance.
Not this week.
I just don't like that generic kind of like.
This
this
week we're going for some sort of dubby techno thing, right? That's what it feels like.
It feels like it. Yeah. I mean, I always thought bassline techno, but now we got we're broken down to we got the. Sometimes I think it helps sometimes to sort of feel it progress and then go back to your next bit. So then it gets clattering. And you go for that for a little bit. Imagine the song progressing.
Yes, Amy Buffin, we are supposed to do what you say, but like Yenti, where do you want the triplets, mate? What, in some sort of bass?
And then you go back to that. Do you know what I mean? So it goes down to that lower groove.
Yeah.
I think you might have to have a cut.
A variation in it. Go up somewhere.
Two there.
Ba 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 bo bo. Yanti, what sort of triplets do you want in there? If we have to listen to you, if we have to put triplets in, where do you want them?
Oh, that's not right. I know. Hang on, there you go. Sorry, I sometimes make the watermarker really shit. So I'm like down. Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? So yes. So now it goes. This is our next bit. See, this is our second bit.
Apparently, people want quintuplets in there now.
Can we have demi-semis?
Chris says he's beginning in Fruity Loops, but he's going to move over to Ableton after watching this. Yeah, I thoroughly recommend you do that. It's honestly, it's there and it's
I
fairly
use Fruity
simple.
Loops all the time. If I want something to write, if I wanted to say, hi, I am a text-speaking machine robot, and I go into Fruity Loops and open up text-to-speech. I write some words in and I use that.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
And I put some like drum beats on the first bit. I made a little rhythm on that bit. Why does it always load up right with a limiter on the master channel like as a default? That's why people think Fruity Loops sounds better than everything else. Because Ableton Live just opens up with nothing. I think it might open up with a delay and a reverb, or just two empty return channels, and an audio and a MIDI. But when you open up, if anyone who gets a virgin copy of Fruity Loops has a look at it, the reason people think it sounds better than all the rest is because there's always a limiter stuck on the master channel. And you've got to take it off if you don't want it on it by default and you want someone to master your music properly for you.
Jim says, could you put the second note on that note thing a fifth down from the root note? I think he's taking the piss.
No, not you're on about. On the bass line you're on about, Jim, aren't you? Can you make the second note of that two-note thing
a fifth down from the root note?
Second note, a fifth down from the one. And then the next one down like that as well, yeah?
Yancy says Jim says that. Yeah, that's exactly what he wanted to do that.
That is a fifth.
Put triplets on some of the acid pieces, or with the
fucking pieces in a minute.
Tantra guitar.
Telling me what to fucking do all the time. What's all this? People telling me what to do.
It's a collab, isn't it?
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was getting a bit like everyone's going, do this, do that. I'm like, well, I don't want to. I don't mind.
No, Jim says the two notes further on.
Oh, Jim, man, it's done now. Two notes further on. Second note. You said the second note.
I think he's talking about this one.
Yeah, but that's not the second note. That's the third, fourth note. You've got to be more specific than that.
Go on then.
It's there now, and I like it.
Oh, Jim says no. Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? You love it, don't you, Jim? I've met Jim. He's a nice bloke. He's a very nice bloke.
He's a very nice
set at Blue Mountain.
I missed it. I missed it.
And he did well to do that set. I'm not going to say anymore, but he did very well to keep it
together and going.
Together and do that set. Yes. Anyway.
All right. Well, we've been given some pads or
some
something.
Pads, have we?
Yeah.
Sanitary pads.
Well, I hope not. Definitely not used ones.
Yes. So
should be right at the top.
Who from?
Collabs.
Yeah. Pad. So, can I just ask the person that sent that pad in? They've written it now tonight to do this now.
I think so. Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
That's what we wanted.
Yeah, this is really working well. I'm really pleased.
I think next time we should set the genre and BPM beforehand and put the shout out for that, maybe. But anyway, we'll see how it goes.
I don't think so. Cause
well, we're now an hour and a half in, and that's when this is. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Go on, get that pad in there. See what it sounds like. Amy wants owl noises.
Ooh. Cool. That's a pigeon, isn't it? Cool. Actually, we've got an owl near us, so don't do that. They just go like that sort of thing.
Screech
Like
as well.
Whistly noises. We got barn owls, I think.
That's actually really nice. Oh, I was pitching it down. What else are you doing to it?
I wasn't pitching it down. I had
No?
pitched it down. I was bringing it into key.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah. So now it's. Dun. Do we listen to that? It's the same pitch as. What I might do is put on Complex Pro because we pitch it down how many tones? 2. It's not many, but
nope.
See what it sounds like on both. That's normal. Maybe it's going to be wobbling. It sounds like it's wobbling like it's on a massively warped sample, but I think it's.
No. Just complex it up before you.
It sounds like that anyway.
Yeah, it's got wobble on
a bit
it.
of distortion on it, a bit of dirt on it. So I don't think changing it to anything.
No,
else
well,
is
have a
gonna
look at it. Have a look at it.
It won't make any difference. I thought it was going to be.
Sure.
Yeah,
Well, go on, have a look. Have a look.
Sounds no different. You might as well keep it like that because it uses CPU. There's literally no difference. Because when you go into, if you use complex, it's when you're going for like more than 2 semitones. 2 semitones isn't going to make no difference to the.
Carl Phoenix agrees with me and says defo set a BPM beforehand would save time. I agree, some sort of parameters, but again, this is Warren's brainchild and his banging idea. So we'll bank some ideas around. Yeah,
we've got loads of fuel there.
Yeah.
I mean, I got loads of fuel. I got this on my computer, all these lovely new samples.
Yeah.
So I was, no, I'm not that devious. I'm a little bit devious, so.
So what's the tune sound like?
I don't know. Let's have a look.
Well, hopefully, I'm thinking we should make these samples available to you guys as well.
Yeah.
And
what we do is we'll bank them out. The stems,
yeah. So
you can have a
everybody
remix of it as well.
Maybe not give out all of Danny's samples. Just maybe give out the ones
the ones we use in this track.
Yeah, I think that's
the actual ones in the track.
Yeah.
And then people can remix that as the track.
Yeah.
That will be a construction kit.
Yeah.
I'll say. Where's my other cigarettes?
John Smith says take the bass out of the pad. I agree. I was going to suggest that.
Yeah,
it's
you're
a
right,
bit bassy.
Thank you very much. Who was that?
That was Smith John.
Nice one, Smith John. Like that's your real name. Mr. and Mrs. Smith John. Probably is now. Sorry if I've offended you, your real name.
No, it's blatantly not. Much better. Much better.
Would it be nice if that pad went deal and then stopped and went on the second note? I'm a great fan of like when you're making bass line of having one note to go on the first note and the second one to go on the second note. It just gives you, so the first one goes bam ba da 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 da, and the next one goes bam da 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 da. You know what I mean? Gives you a bit of a bit of a groove. Gets your shoulders going into it when you're on the yeehaw.
Yeah, guys, is Warren's mic okay? He looks a little bit low.
Is it okay? Can you hear?
That's better.
Tommy, can you hear me?
That's better.
It's probably because I haven't got enough lubrication.
Paydum Tech says he can't send any files for some odd reason. That is weird. Literally, all you need to do is get a file to us over to us anyway. Send it over to me as a link.
Drop it into WeTransfer.
Drop it over to WeTransfer.
And then copy the link and put it into wherever Mark said to send it, and that should be good. What we got next then?
Warren Morgan says, have you got any glitch machine plugins, Warren? Yes, we have. We have the blue glitch in the building. Where would you like to see that on?
So let's have a look through what we've got. We've got Ruckus. We've had those ones, haven't we? That was the one that's a bit, unfortunately, a bit of a full track. Too much of a full track, really, wasn't it?
Yeah. There was some synths we just got sent. Oh, no, we've looked into
so let's have a look at tracks that we've had.
I am the Clown Master.
We've got some vocals, I think.
And you will obey.
We got the laugh off this one.
Yeah,
that's good. We had Yente's guitar that we sampled and looped, and that was this one here.
Can we take anything out of the Batman intro?
Yeah, we'll just get into that in a minute. So let's have a look. So what we got here? We got. Oh, that's nice. Who was that then? 155 cents. That was the one you just had sent in.
Possibly, yeah. Go on, stick it in, see what it sounds like.
Needs to go up
sounds
a
more
bit.
like a pad, but we'll have it in.
We'll put it next to the pad then, so that it feels at home. Very important.
Okay, so Jim says, could you add that second note of that owl sound to the original pitch and slide between them? Later, maybe.
Yeah, for any sort of like weird request like that, we'd have to sort of like talk money and do it privately somewhere.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely,
it's a bit perverse, really.
It is.
I'm not sure what you're thinking, really, but you know.
Morgan says, glitch on the pad, please. So maybe we could put the glitch on this one you just checked in. No. Is that the pad? That's the new thing you've just put in, right? Yeah. Does sound more like a pad than a synth.
Does, yeah. We'll leave that one for now, I think. What else we got then? Batman.
The Batmobile. Let's go. Atomic batteries to power.
I don't think I'm going to be able to pull anything out of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Morgan wants glitch on the pads if you can as well.
Put on its own thing.
To the Batmobile. Let's go. Atomic.
A whole flapping Amy Buffum, really?
Turbines to speed. Atomic batteries to power.
We've got enough vocals in there already, haven't we?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed. Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed. Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed. Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Right, okay.
Oh, Pay, talk about an... yeah, I've had to send all my files individually to you. Ooh, nice. Oh, as an audio clip. I can't forward those, fella. Oh, yeah, I can. No. Well, maybe.
I'm going to use that.
You really?
Yeah, fuck me, I am. What if I don't? I'll show you. Send that in and think I can't use it. Right, so I'm going to make a MIDI track and I'm going to take this. Alright, I'm going to put it in here. And we're going to mess with it. I'm going to make it a...
No, don't do that. Pay, that couldn't have been the more awkward way to send it if you tried. Anyway, we are back. Let's just go farm those. Hey, I can't download them, mate. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, you can.
Actually.
Oh, I never knew you could do that.
Okay, so that doesn't fit in there too well. So what I'm going to do is...
You didn't think it was actually going to fit in there
I'm
well,
going to
did
make
you?
it be the right... What I'm going to do now, because I didn't do this first. Oh shit, I've done another MIDI thing. Doesn't matter, I'll do another audio thing. Because it didn't... It's not the right pitch. It means that because it's got a few notes in it, it's basically a chord. So I've got to pitch it up.
Hey, I can't download those, mate.
And then flatten it.
Right.
No, freeze it. Actually, no, I'm going to crop it to there first.
Hey, I can't access your files to download.
Crop the sample and then freeze it, because it'll take loads less time. This might not work.
Well, Veal says reverse it.
And then chuck it into there.
Tune in to the Who's Collab Is It Anyway to two grown men heavy breathing.
It's got unfortunately, which I can't do much about. If I had Melodyne, I could separate the... So where there's more... That...
think you're chasing the wrong squirrel on this one. I really do.
Yeah, you might be right. What's this one here then? Is that? Can I use that little? Oh, fucking use it. Even if it's a bit of percussion.
Seems like a lot of effort for such a small noise.
Yeah, but it's that horrible tune that someone sent in to.
Oh yeah, so you got your triplets, mate.
That's not triplets. That's
Go on, make it triplets.
okay. Then these are going to be a triplet. So not only right, we're going to use triplets. We're going to use triplets with the Birdie song
Yeah,
played
from
on
Germany.
some fucking squeaky synthesizer.
Jim, what's HPF? High pass filter. High pass filter on what, my friend?
Hang on.
Too much. Too many.
I don't like triplets. It makes it sound shit.
Yeah, I did think you were barking up the next tree. What's the next sample? What's the next sample?
No, just turn triplet grid off. So that Birdie song comes in once every 16 bars. It goes, so it was used in the song. We know it's there. Everyone else was watching knows it's there as well, Mark. Don't look so shocked.
Yeah, no.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's
We've used that shit to make something that's.
yeah.
You
Well,
don't even notice it. It's just there. It get lost in it. We're going to take a bit of the,
yeah,
bit of the
no,
bottom end off of it.
I don't know. Do we need to?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because if it's got bottom, let's see how much bottom end that's got, then, and you'd be surprised. Look.
Jesus Christ. Okay, that's
I
got
mean,
loads
do you know
of
what I mean? That
bottom
would
end.
fuck you up, wouldn't it? If that come and like mugged you on the way home from the pub, that bottom end, you would have no money,
No wallet,
no
no
condoms,
phone,
nothing.
Yeah, no keys.
Right, so that's that used. Thank you very much for that sample of the Birdie song.
Jim says that'll do it. Thank you very much, Jim.
Yes.
What's
Slowly.
next? Yeah, I like it. Get it in. Stick some
Yeah.
glitch on it.
So what we're going to do, that because it's so innocent on its own, we're going to actually put it in as a rhythm, but we're going to put it in as the actual first rhythm that we hear. It's like when you get a rhythm that's that sensitive and delicate, you need to put it right at the beginning. That's what people hear when they first get the track. So we'll stop all clips, whichever one that is. I've got that on now. Have I got it mapped to that? Yeah, it is on that. Have I got it on caps lock, have I? No? Oh, that's on.
My idea's just joined us. Excellent.
Right, so now we've got...
Oh, hello.
Hello?
1, 2. Just you.
Why
No.
is it just me?
1, 1. 1. No, I'm there too.
Oh, it's because it's coming through this.
Woo.
So now we're coming through on the echo.
Woo, woo.
We
are
In the machine.
woo, boo. Mine
So
doesn't seem to be affected. No, it's not.
It's only because of that.
Apparently, this is Alexander Fireflake's sample that we're just about to put in, and he says, "Warp it if you like."
Well, no, it doesn't
Morph
actually
it.
warp it.
Morph. Stick some glitch on it.
So we'll put some glitch on it then to random it up. So every now and again, I've got a few glitchy machiney things. Yeah, you say the blue. I've got something that I think myself is better than the blue.
It's not possible. It's not possible.
Yeah, but the blue is just too obvious, and when you've got to really work it to like get it to work. This one I've got right is another secret weapon.
No. The blue glitch is the secret weapon.
Secret weapon. No, that one. No, I don't know. One of them turns on. Anyway, yeah. So it's my secret weapon. This one is a plug-in. I don't know who it's by. And it's called Super Trigger.
Apparently, John Smith has sent me a chicken. I'm not too sure why you sent me
thank
a
you for
chicken.
the chicken. This one's called Super Trigger. Now, it's not even got a GUI on Able, and all it comes up is this.
Morgan Juniper says to you, get cryogen. Do you know what cryogen is?
Cryogenics, minus 196 degrees centigrade. They use it to freeze liquid nitrogen so they can transport it across the sea in a very, very small, dense mass. It's true.
That's not
cryogen.
No, look. CRYOG.
Cryogen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're.
Is it a plug-in?
What now? So we'll stop the show.
No. I think it's
fuck off to the internet and go and buy a plug-in.
I think it's a suggestion for next show. Maybe we can download that one and see how it works.
Yeah, that's naughty though. You can't download things for nothing.
Well, we'll pay
What
for
are
it.
you
Obviously,
suggesting?
we'll pay for it. It's a free download. Anyway, get some glitching going on.
So this
in
one's
here.
called
Jesus.
Super Trigger. Right.
Honestly.
God, well, he's such a woman, though, isn't he? You know what I mean? Anyway, so this is Super Trigger, and it's basically, I don't know if you can read that. It's got granularity, slow speed. This is it on its own. Sorry, on its own. No, it's not. So there's no glitch in the bit. So there's glitch, every 4 slices, it's going to do a rearranged probability of 26%, repeat probability of 40%. So we take those down a little bit so it doesn't do it all the time. And then
It's okay.
down.
It's no the blue glitch though.
So that's the starting point, and now you've got another one. So Super Trigger, Super with 1P, Trigger with 2 Gs, and this one's called Live Cut, and this is like a beta version as well.
Okay, so Pay says he sent his stuff WeTransfer. Hopefully this.
Sometimes stutter and glitch is good, but sometimes if you confuse people, they don't know where the beat's coming from. People like a bit of familiarity. I think Lindsay Mumford's very often saying that people like that familiarity, so it sounds like it's supposed to sound, and it's going to do what it's supposed to do.
Pay, nothing's come through yet.
There you go.
And
so
John sent me a voice message. We can't download those, people. We can't download those.
We can
I'm really not super helpful.
Let's compare that to the blue glitch. So now we're going to put the blue glitch on. So the blue glitch is okay, but it just randomises.
Got more character.
Yeah.
You can turn some of that off.
Yeah,
and
that's
down
not bad, I suppose. We put all 3 on there.
Bit much, maybe.
And well, every track I've got something. I've got I don't know if you can see what I'm pointing at here on my Akai pad, on my LPD8s, 2 of them. There's 8 buttons on each one basically. Hang on, no, yeah, there is 8, and I've got rotaries, not buttons. And what I do with the rotaries, it's out of shot, man. Can we get that? Can you get that and make it a bit wider? See that shot there?
Yeah, I got it.
So that one there, and then you have to do that alt thing.
I think we're still in it.
That's it, right? Yeah. So now you can see the buttons on this side. So these pads here are what?
Pay, can you send that to me via Messenger?
So you got
you're making my life really awkward. If you send it to me via Messenger, that'd be awesome. Just send the link there.
Yeah. So this one is a filter. So on here at the moment, that pad is actually that's playing now. And I can just filter it in.
I don't think I can.
Always got to repeat on it as well, so I can repeat.
I got it. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, is why I prefer the blue glitch.
Maybe introduce the bass a bit later, like do with drum and bass, so like leave it to like, you know.
Turn the glitchy down as well a tiny touch, maybe. It's a bit layered in the mix. Okay, we now have Pay's files. Paydum text files have just hit the building.
So I'm gonna EQ that Fireflake sample.
Yes, Smith John, it does re-trigger, and you, honestly, you can't see. Can you just pop the blue glitch over here a minute so that they can all see it? That's
wrong one.
Oh no, that's the Tantra. That's the blue glitch, ladies and gents. That's the blue glitch, and you have so much control over all of those glitches. So yeah, you can get it to do just about anything. There's a randomizer on it as well. But anyway, that's the blue glitch.
The blue glitch.
My favourite glitch. So yeah, there we go. There's the.
So yeah, Mark was right. There's a bit of bottom end on that. So that room at the bottom of that. So get rid of that. You might even like pay us to have the the simple bass line first. Let's see what that sounds like. So yeah.
I love the blue. Right, you've now got Pay's files in your drive, Warren. Yes, Alexander, the Glitch 2 is also by the same company. I've not delved into the number 2 yet. The man, concentration on his face. Oh, missed the beat a little bit.
But yeah, so it's getting there, isn't it? It's got a bit of thing. We got.
Morgan Juniper has also put something in the chat and said another good glitch machine here is the Glitch Machine. Yeah, I've delved into that one as well. There's a few on. There's a few on the market. Anyway.
What I've noticed is if we have the melody and the lead going at the same time, it gets a bit messy.
Yes.
So we're gonna have to be careful.
Drop some things out.
Yeah, or even put them on the same one. If you find that something's clashing with it that much, difficult to say really, because I don't want to put 303s on it. If I can, in the melody bit, that is.
Alexander says, sounds neat, by the way. Thank you very much.
Right, so let's have a look. Next sample. Let's have a look and just randomly see who we come up with. So we've got Maslam. I remember that now, yeah.
I am just a naughty kid.
That needs to go in there, it really does.
Actually, that can go along with our...
I like that noise. Word.
I need to play once and it goes back to everything else, so it just goes once. So you'll be playing your... And it's ready for the drop and it goes...
Woo! Rock and roll, people.
That's what I'm on about, see? So that's why I play in session on Ableton, like, yeah. But I can record it and do what everyone else does, but you can't do that. You know, so it's great fun, isn't it?
Yep, that's how Ableton should be.
What is not more fun than that? Who wouldn't want to just do... Why would you want to just... Like,
right.
Make a pre-record... Like, I'll tell you what I did once, right? I did a gig. The first gig I did with you. And do you know what Oliver did?
Yeah.
He came over to my set and he looked at my laptop and he opened up the arrangement page like that. And he went, oh, let's have a look at the arrangement page. Oh, there's nothing on there. I said, well, why would I have stuff on my arrangement page? He said, well...
It's all there.
I said, well, it's all on there. I don't just press play. I don't pre-record it. I pre-record the MIDI stuff and all what we're doing now. We get the loops already.
Yeah. And then play them live.
But I will arrange it live so that every time I play it, the track's different.
Yep.
And people get a live experience.
Version of it. Yeah,
that's why I wanted to use Ableton Live, so I can play live properly. But anyway, moving on. We got. It's a shame about that. It's a nice beat though. That is a nice beat.
Whack it in, see if it works.
It's a whole song again, isn't it? It's a sample and.
Welcome to Dalek.
Again, more vocals. Don't think we need more vocals.
No, not
Go right up to the top. Oh, Pay is the new file we've had in.
Pa.
Yeah.
Pa. That needs to go.
What else we got?
Needs to go there a bit, doesn't it? So,
Oh, let's have a look at something else before you go slamming it in there. Slamming it in there.
2, 2, 1, 2. No.
Alexander says, I play exactly the same. It's cool to see similarities. Yes, it is.
So now we've got...
Wah.
Don't get technical with me.
More bloody vocals. Yeah, girl vocals work.
So what we could do with this one is... Oh, shit, wrong one. Doesn't matter, just do another one. Doesn't matter at all. What I'm going to do with this, I'm going to put that in there and see what we got.
That's loud.
It is loud.
That's
it's also
loud.
got bucket tons of bass on it, so we're going to get rid of the bass. It's a Buttery Biscuit bass.
Buttery Biscuit bass.
And straight away, just because you don't need that shit on there at the moment.
We don't.
I'm probably going to use the higher pitch sample. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a warp marker on every one of those transient. And that a transient doesn't mean someone who lives on the street and drinks special brew all the time. It can mean that.
Not in this
But
case.
in this case, it means where the beat hits. The beat kicks, the beat kicks, that sort of shit. So now we've got a transient everywhere. And it's always important to put a transient at the back. You've got to protect your back end. No, because it just won't be there. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to right click and I'm going to go slice to new MIDI track. Here we go with warp markers. And this will then slice that into... So I can play that back anywhere I want. And I've made a drum machine out of that loop. So I can delete that now. And every time I press... So I can play it anywhere I want. It plays it. It will have it.
Again, I'm not too sure this one's going to work. Just going to try and... Oh, it's the white light.
Some of them are quite loud.
Zach says he was having a poop. What did he miss? Morgan says special brew beats.
Yeah, special brew beats. I upset my mate once. Like he said, "Oh, can someone lend me some money?" I was only having a laugh because he had loads of money normally. And I said, "Oh, you got no money? Do you want me to like get your dog? You can call it special brew." And he did in the end. He actually went off and bought himself a dog called Special Brew, like just to show me that he didn't care. He wasn't ashamed of special brewed dags. That's good.
Some people, eh?
Some people.
We missed. Yeah, I think you've missed Warren messing about with like a percussion sample. Too short.
We'll start it there.
Stick a panter over it.
It might just be where the
I think we're barking up the wrong tree on this one.
yeah, I was just seeing if we could get some bongos in. I like a bit of bongo because bongos are good because they put in a different frequency to what you're normally putting in. They got like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. So anyway, so we got that one. Oh, where else have we got?
To the Batmobile.
I am the Clown Master.
Right, so now fitting in because Stereo Note has kindly sent us in some effects and that. We've got some proper junglist effects here.
And as Warren loads those up, we should see them pop up in... Oh, he's got the groups open.
I like little tiny spot effects, not the big... That's not bad. Got that one. That's a definite one. When I used to go to like sound system parties in the 80s, that my black mates used to run in Melksham and Trowbridge, they used to literally have these key rings that made sirens and that, and he'd hold them up by the microphones while like dubs were playing, and then play that.
Old school.
Proper. This is just. I got a sample pack. I think I got my sample pack from Blue Martin. That had a lot of these in it. One of my first. Yeah, these are classic sonar beats and stuff. These could be from the Blue Martin soundtrack, actually. Classic. So what you also need to do on these now as well is get all of them and make sure none of them are on loop, because they're on loop at the moment. Another thing you do as well is the launchy bit, and go to the quantization of launch and make it 1/8 or 1/16 if you're feeling braver. And that means that when you launch your sample, it won't wait for the next bar to jump out, otherwise it will wait for the next bar to jump out.
Have they popped up on the pad yet?
What popped up on the pad?
There we go.
Oh yeah, they
There
popped
they
up on the pad. Oh, they
Now we
popped.
can see
The only
them.
reason they weren't there before is because I had the group
Groups
open. So yeah, when you open
Yep.
the group, it actually physically shows you on the launch pad what you're seeing on the screen.
Yep.
And then when you collapse it, all those.
The yellow square is the pad.
So they've got.
Hold tight, people. Hold tight.
Another thing to do is to get them all. Oh, this has enabled that again. Hello. Keep enabling the vocals. Probably.
1, 2.
Oh,
We're
that's 'cause
out
I
of
keep
there.
pressing that.
We are out of
That's
there.
what it is. Right, so I'm going to quickly go through these. That one there. It's only the first bit, it's too loud. That was too quiet. That's way too
I
loud.
think the gunshot is unnecessary.
Don't even know how to put it in. Choose another one then. Get rid of the gunshot. That'll do. Got to change that the way because we didn't do that one. That one's a bit loud.
Somebody give us some feedback on the sound, please. Somebody give us some feedback on the sound.
Okay, so we've got some vocals. We've pretty much got a full track going on here.
It's getting there. It's getting
there,
there.
isn't it? So,
That is officially 2 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you very much, Morgan. Thank you very much, Jim. Oh, we've got somebody watching on YouTube. Hello to our YouTube viewer.
what's up, YouTube?
Frequency Oblivion Radio, sounding good. Thank you very much. Glitch is a bit messy and strong. Better.
That's because it's that one there. It's this here.
Okay.
Bit dirty. We started off with it, sounded really good, but now it's adding quite a lot of mud to things.
Yeah, yeah. Can you
So-
adjust? Oh. Quiet now.
Yeah, it's hard to does it bring anything to it. Making sure.
No, I think it's needed. Some sort of
Is it right?
It's very empty without it.
Yeah, it's because the other stuff's not playing quite yet.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines
looping. Yes, Alexander.
Is that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
looping. I think that might be a bit long as well. Vocals are a bit sharp. Acid line's probably dropping out.
Yeah, you just do it.
I still think the glitch is a bit strong.
That's what you get. That's it out of the box.
Yeah.
That is literally just the blue glitch doing that.
Maybe shuffle the pattern.
What you could do.
Ooh, hello.
Could do.
Could do.
Let's
Do.
get rid of that again.
Do.
One. Hello.
Do.
It's that. It's when I press S. Look, hello.
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 There's no echo on mine though.
That's because I need to map this to the thing. Let's map that. That's it.
Doing it as we go live, people. Doing
Well,
it
no,
as we
because
go
I've got a
live.
mapping that I use for enabling my mics now.
Yep.
That I never used to use. I used to use it for stopping clips, which is S, and now S is enabling this mic, coincidentally.
Mhm.
Like that. Hello.
I think you should add some of it.
Hello.
It sounds like it wants to be in the mix.
Hello.
What do you think? Should we add it to the mix? Hello. My voice doesn't sound quite as epic at the moment.
Okay. All right. Anyway, so right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the monotone bass at the beginning, first bass, and I've put the musical bass with a ding ding. And I'm actually now I'm going to go back to having. I'm going to have three bass lines then, so we're going to have one there, look, and we're going to have one that say is a monotone one, so they're all going to be on the same level, all singing from the same hymn sheet. So they've all got to be on the same one. There's a method in my madness.
There usually is.
It just sounds. Sometimes it just helps to give the listener something to a reminder of what key they're in, which isn't what I said it was.
A something.
It's not here. Oh no, right. The reason it's not in the picture on there, that the picture is shown as being C, is because this is a sample, and of course, if the sample's recorded in a different pitch, then the MIDI notes will be completely different.
Woo! And then it fell off the fucking stool.
Right. I knew it. Right. Anyway. I'm just going to go on mute in a minute, so I'm going to mute you guys, mute us a moment, and then play the fuck of it. It's getting there, isn't it?
Yep, it's definitely getting there.
You're getting something. It sounds a bit like music.
Yeah, it definitely does sound a little bit like
Sounds
music.
a little bit like music. I bet especially like this. Just back with that a minute.
One. Oh, yep, there we go.
Oh, right. So it only records our vocals when playing.
I don't know.
Oh, no, that's that.
Anyway. Oh, no. Hello. 1, 2.
That's better.
Yep, you in? We're back. We're loud as a motherfucker. I'll turn this. That. No.
I'll turn that. Don't worry about that. Don't
Yeah,
leave
go
that
on.
alone.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
just,
yeah, good point.
Don't touch that.
Yeah, don't touch that.
So how's everyone enjoying it so far? Is it all good?
Yeah, how is that, people? How is that going? Lost sound on mics then. Yes, you did, but we are now
it's
back.
just a button. It literally is the failure to press a button.
Yeah.
I'm talking my hands because you can't see my face right now, so I'm getting all expressive like this. What you want me to do? Like I should know. Anyway. So yeah, hopefully everyone's enjoying it. So, have you all had enough now? Do you want us to sort of wind this in, and we'll, or you know, I don't know,
I guess we should. Maybe. Is there anything anybody would like to add? Should we do any more to it?
I mean, are you feeling excited about it? Do you want us just to run it through again? Cheers, Chris. Thanks for saying it's awesome, mate. Let's just run it through it again. Let's see whether we can get some finesse on this. So, it might be an idea not to put the bass in to start with. So you might think to yourself, we start off with. Like we had before.
Morgan says crack on. I suppose the next process is getting it to a polished track.
Yeah. And it might be then when you no.
1, 2.
It might be.
It
might be that when you then record it.
Other way around. Yeah, that's it. Not quite. There we go.
Good. Yeah, so you might find.
There we go.
When you range it.
That's better.
I missed a drop then. Cheers.
Well, you're not recording yet. I suppose the next thing to do is get it into a recorded state. Yeah, I definitely think we're at a point where we can record it in. Do that. Show the next part of the process of making a track. Train doesn't leave for 40 minutes.
Yep, cool. That's good. Okay.
Yeah. Steve says, "Oofed." I'm guessing.
Do we want some? No, we've got samples. Do we want some instruments in this?
Like what?
Oh, it's not going to work now, is it?
I don't know. Another.
Let's just put it in that one. It's not the new one, but we'll put it in that one because it's there. 1, 2, 3,
Bubble.
4.
Too many at the beginning. Where's the cat? Where's the talent? She wasn't here a few minutes ago, Oliver. One back. Dancey says more cowbell.
Oh, really bad for now, really bad for now.
Haha, Jason, that's awesome. Is each new track going to be a theme tune for the URL each week? Yeah, that would be awesome. I'm not too sure we're going to do this on like a weekly basis, but like, you know, at least once a month, if not twice. Let's see how it goes. Yenti wants triplets with the acid noise.
So put a few rides in. And I've got this ride thing. What you can do with Ableton and the sampler is you can drop 127, same as there is notes and MIDI CC notes, into a sampler, and you can then make it split it or range it equally, and you end up with, you can put as many samples as you want. So this thing here, this ride, let's say solo this ride a minute.
Guys, can we have a sound check out there? I think
You can hear that? Of course you can. That's it.
you're hitting quite low.
I am. What,
Yeah.
me talking? Look, it's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, and then I'm right up there.
Watch. I'm there too.
Ish.
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 Alright, let's have a look. See what's going on. 1, 2, 2, 2.
That's better.
Is
You
that
just need to be able to slightly hear yourself on the speakers. It's all about. Oh, way too much. Way too much. Amy says do this daily. I say no fucking way.
That's a good
might
laugh.
want to go up a touch more.
Now let's just get that playing.
1,
Oh, I
2,
can't
1,
play
2.
that now. Yeah, so as I was saying, I've got this drum rack, and in this drum rack, I've got hats, and this one's right. So you can like 127 different rides, and you just throw them into a sampler, not simpler, but a sampler, and then distribute the ranges and stuff, and you end up with a little. Rides is always good for like giving it that, like telling you, well, this is the mental bit, you know.
Yeah, movement. Keep
So
it
what
moving
did
on.
we say? Yeah, Yanti wants some 303 on the 303. Why doesn't that work? I want to put it on this one to be fair.
Yeah,
Is it MIDI channel 1? Oh, it's 4, that's why. The thing is, though, triplets and this is going to, I don't know, I mean...
I'm not a fan of triplets myself, but you know. 1, 2. But yeah, 2 wants triplets.
What if we had like triplets into not triplets? Like if you go triplets, what if we went like that? triplets to make it sound donkey, isn't it?
Oh, I say record something in. If it needs an acid line, then slap one over it then. But I could be wrong. Apparently, Dancey says no, A4, no, start from middle, that's triplets.
No, start from middle, that's triplets. What's that mean?
You read it, you read it.
Eh?
No, A4, no, start from middle, that's triplets. Yenti, you need to be a bit more descriptive with what you're
that
saying.
don't make no sense. You know,
Nope.
it's not like triplets are triplets. So you put on a triplet grid, it throws it off for 16 beats. So you got the moment you got 16 beats to the bar. When you put it on triplets, you got fucking free. It goes in threes like a waltz, like people did when. You know what I mean? It's like
Hey, I'm not a big
1,
fan of
2,
triplets,
3,
so if you
4,
don't want to put triplets
5.
in, that's
1,
cool
2,
with me.
3, 4. Yeah, so there's 5 in half of. No, it's ridiculous, isn't it? It's like,
well,
it's, I don't know. It's all right. I just don't get it myself personally. Triplets, don't get it. Don't use them. I stick to the 16 bar grid.
Dominic Hawkins has just joined the party. How's it going, my friend? Yeah, Dominic agrees, no triplets, sack the triplets off. Good man, I'm glad we agree. Dominic says, can you make it louder?
Yeah.
The overall of everything? I'm hoping we can.
Oh shit!
Oh, that was close.
That's a good job I drank most of it.
Yeah.
Let's turn that down a bit then. How's that? That's a terrible acid line.
Yeah, it is. Just get rid of it.
Get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. So
Re-
let's
record
just
something in.
Let's record something in
Yeah,
and get
record
something done.
in.
Right then. So let's concentrate.
Yeah, let's concentrate. Get to the next part of where you should be making a track.
There's actually nothing in my beer.
That's depressing.
It's disappointing.
That is disappointing.
So we'll just mute a minute, say hello and goodbye.
How was that, people? Are we in yet? Are we in yet? We are not in yet.
Where are they?
Mutes. All mutes. Oh, wait, hello. So there's that. How was that, people? That was a jam. That was Warren at his best.
That were it. I wouldn't be best.
Well, as you doing what you do best.
It's better than my shittest.
Yeah, this
is
very
what we
true.
recorded. So if we look on the thing, we basically recorded all that.
Yep.
The only thing you can do, which can really, really fuck you off, is enable the loop button before you start, and you just recorded the loop button, basically. And what I also didn't do, I didn't record these LPD8s here, which is where I get my drum rolls from, so that the drum rolls wouldn't have been recorded then. But, you know, it's recorded on this session here.
Yeah, indeed.
And we've got the basic blueprint here.
Yep.
Of what we just recorded, all enabled.
Now you just go in and tweak.
Yep.
Add in the drum rolls and stuff that you didn't get in there.
Nice one. Yeah. Thanks very much for the...
Oh, it's getting so much love. Amy's like, it's beautiful. That was a nice mix.
Yeah.
Yanti says incredible. Massive applause. Chris says very inspiring, guys.
Yeah,
Jason says a thing of beauty. Stephen, Avett. Jason nodding like a cuckoo. Jim, wicked. Lee, cool. So yeah, there you go.
That's good. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. I thought it was going to go down well. Like I say, I thought it'd be nice, you know, because everyone's all doing collabs. But what if you were, when me and Mark get together, it's not it's instant collab. It's not like over the internet. So I thought if we did it completely online, it would be, you know, everyone could get involved. Everyone's made this track. So many people on there tonight that's been on there that donated samples, not just like before it happened, but on the night, you know. I think the next one we will set as genre.
Yeah.
How about that now? Let's have a vote for a genre now then. Let's see a genre and a BPM now.
I think...
Or should we go through the week? Let's do it. Let's have a poll.
I think what we should do is we should do this a little bit like a URL shout out. Yeah. So we put out a shout out, and this you know, we're going to do it at this date. If you want to suggest, I'll put a poll in, maybe what BPM, what you know, and the winner, like, and we'll craft it that way. Like I say, it's a banging idea. It just needs a few tweakings, and it will be
come up
amazing.
with, and not anything on there I made. Everything on there was a sample that someone sent in.
Yep.
That I was able to put into the machine.
Yep.
And manipulate it and turn it into something.
We've even got the Birdie song in German.
Yeah.
Do you want to just play the track again?
Yeah, let's just play it through again. You're not going to have any drum rolls, so I'll have to do those as we go along. Let's have a look.
But yeah, this is
what
where it
we
is.
just recorded.
Yep.
I think we've got our mics on this time, so you can hear it all.
Yep. Robert Will says, wow, crazy what you guys got out of this. Absolutely. I am very blessed to be in as close to Warren as I am. Like, I live in, you know, literally a 30-minute train ride away. And yeah, I'm privileged to be in this studio. The workflow is just epically quick. This is still a little bit high in the mix.
Yeah. Mix that down now.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, people tell me if I'm wrong. This is where you you're going to come in as well. So, like, tell us what you can hear. What would you like to happen to the track now? We've got the skeleton. This is it rolling along. Delay on the vocals.
Yeah, we can do that. Some delay. So Mark just said on the vocals, put some delay. So what I'm going to do now, I've got on Ableton, I've got a just enable it. Yeah. So we got a send. So we got a convolution reverb, delay, and a delay. So you can never have enough delays.
Nope.
All different
Or
times
reverb.
on it. One of them's got a filter on it and a chorus on it. They've all got one thing in common. All of these sends have got one thing in common, and that is right at the end of it. There, well, not right at the end, but there
Is an EQ.
is an EQ, taking all the bottom end off. Don't put any bottom end on your sends. Roll it off. You don't need it. It needs to be away. And also, if you can manage it, put a ducking compressor or a sidechain compressor, if you like, and sidechain your kick to the reverb. So when your reverb hits, boosh, and it samples it a reverb. When the kick comes in, it's not fighting against the reverb. It's every time that the kick comes in, the reverb ducks out. So pretty much on all my sends, I've got a sidechain compression mapped to the kick, so that when the kick hits, or even the snare, actually, I might even have it on the snare as well. I think I've got it on drums. My drums channel is basically kicks and snares. I've got kicks and snares, percussion, which is everything else, bass, melody, lead, vocals and effects. Fucking simple. 8 different groups, and it's always the same. It's always going to be in the same position. Do you know what I mean? So, and everything's colour coordinated. You see all the colours on there? On my launch pad, I don't know, you can't see it, but on my launch pad across here, I've got red, yellow, green, orange, blue. Do you know why I've got those colours? Because those are the colours they sell in the stationery shops as standard.
Because it's easy.
That's what they sell as standard. They do those 4 colours. So, well, 5 colours. Just rotate it in 5s and then go back to red again. You know that the red at the middle there isn't going to be a kick drum because it's there. So your brain tells you that, and it makes it so quick. I've got the same thing on my Nano Control. On the LPD8s, I've got 2 rotaries per each track, or each group tracks, and it just makes it everything so tidy. And doing a live performance like fucking easy as fuck. So let's get round to this. We're going to put a delay.
Do it.
A delay on that thing.
On the vocals.
On that vocal. So here's that vocal. Bring it open. We've got 4 delay sends. So we'll have this one here is already on full.
Morgan says his kicks and snares are sidechain triggered here. Yeah, whatever works, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever works.
So there we go.
Yeah, there's no real hard fast rules. There are some guidelines, but yeah, have fun with it.
Oh, here we go. So there's the end of that. Oh, there's the vocal there. Right, so I'll use this one here. This is a dub delay, so it should, at the end of that, this is it beforehand. So you got. I want you to take that hot. Do you know that goes hot? Now I can go into it because I'm editing now. It's a mid-editing mode. I can then roll that back a bit. You press Alt basically and move the bracket back a bit, and you can move it back in like tiny excrements. Not excrements. That's not the right word.
Jason Marsh says my mind is blown. Good or bad?
So it's now going and not the next syllable. So now we've got the last thing. You put the little
delay.
The delay on. We're using automation. Just chuck it. So it's
just
like
it in.
Throwing it in like the dub DJs did on their mixers back in.
There we go. Just softens it out.
I might even have another one at the end of it. Actually, another one. So 2.
Sure, why not? Works.
But that as soon as the kick kicks in on 33, that's just going to stop. That's that. It won't stop. As soon as the kick comes in, the kick will duck every single one of those delay things.
That's good.
Put on there. So that's what. So now it goes.
Go on and give us a listen.
And actually, another thing to do to get that even more depth is to cut everything off at that point. So we've got the drop there, but sometimes it's nice. To cut all those out on a bar. So I normally just go a bar. So chuck it down to 1 bar quantization and then just go delete. So now you got. Because I didn't do the rolls before, I'm going to put the rolls in. And this bit here where the kick drum seems to come in early, like there, it's not really coming there. So what I should have done is you go. I've got to enable these two twats here, like that. You've got to go controlled and enable two at the same time. So we go. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Jim raises a good point. Wonder if the one-note bass is a bit monotonous after a while. We have been listening to it now for about 2 hours.
Yeah, that's what a song is, monotonous.
Yeah. Right, okay, we have 7 minutes if I want to go and get my coach, train, bus, whatever it is, at 10 o'clock. So, I think this is about as far as we are going to get with it tonight.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for dropping by the studio.
We still got 8 minutes. We still got 8 minutes. Yeah, no. Yeah, we can leave it 10. We can leave it 10 too.
All right.
Well, I reckon we can leave it 10 too. Let the song play. Let the song play.
Rise a bit late.
Yeah, I agree. Those rides are a touchline.
I'm just editing as we go along. So I can listen to it and I can do that. I'm deleting the melody for this bit as well because that was definitely not on it. I was trying to kind of finish off where I started, like with that Fire Fake Foley thing, you know. That's 4.5 minutes. Well, 4 minutes 15 seconds.
So, people, would you like us to finish this track at some point, or would you like us to start a completely fresh one next time? I'm going to put a post up on all of my pages, of course, in the next couple of days, asking you how you feel about this stream. So, yeah, thank you all for joining us this evening. It has been magical.
Thank you very much for coming by, man. Yeah, it's been really good. Thank you very much for your input.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's been brilliant how much you sent in.
Yep. The response has been great.
fantastic,
The response has been absolutely great.
Really good.
Yeah, so I guess that's it.
Yeah.
That's
more to say, really, is there?
Yeah.
What else is there to say?
I we
I can't think of anything.
No, so yeah, so let us know how you
Any
feel about
suggestions
this.
on what I can say next? If you can then put them into the submissions thing.
Yeah, please, that'd be
on
lovely.
the next show, which is basically what I say next. So you just got to tell me what to say. I'll sit there in silence and just say what to say.
So that was Whose Collab Is It Anyway? Next time we might have a different title, like...
Yeah, so basically what we're going to do, this is going to be the Clown Army. So this whole thing, if you see on the bottom there, you can see it in bigger text on the main screen, is the Clown Army Collab. And this episode was called Whose Collab Is It Anyway? So basically what the premise is that we're going to take a different kitsch 90s or 80s
Scrappy challenge.
thing, Scrappy challenge. So the next
Robot Wars.
The sample challenge. Maybe, you know, if you can come up with a really good spoof name for a quiz, which is similar to what we do here, ish, that we can do and rip the piss out of it.
Jason Mars says, thank you for a wonderful insight. Absolutely no problem.
Yeah, no problem.
This is fun for us. This is this is the
I
whole
do all
reason
the
I make the trip over, you know. So yeah, and the fact that we're now sharing it with you, and the fact that you can now have input to it as well, is awesome. So yeah, next time pick a theme, make some music. So yeah, I'll put a poll up somewhere that where you all can vote in this, I suppose.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep, thanks very much. Cheers, thanks for coming by.
Yep, thank you very much. We'll see
you
you next time. Yeah, awesomeness.